Hi, I'm Sarah Merrick, founder and CEO of Ripple Energy. Ripple is a clean energy ownership platform. Now we know that consumers around the world want to act on climate change, and to do that they want to own their own source of clean energy. But until now their only option has been rooftop solar, which can be really expensive, and it's not suitable for people who live in flats or who rent, and if you move you have to leave it behind. So what Ripple's solution is to enable people to own a tiny part of a large-scale wind or solar park and have the clean, low-cost electricity that it generates supplied to their homes by our supply partners via the grid. Now the pilot that we're proposing for free electrons is to work with utilities to launch a wind park or solar farm for consumer ownership. So the utility would have a PPA with the project, and they would also supply electricity to the customers, and basically Ripple takes care of everything else. And we can also potentially explore ways of working with local community energy groups to see if we can integrate large-scale clean energy assets into existing microgrids to get real good volumes in there as well. Now we've spoken to loads of utilities over the last few days, and what's been really clear is that they've all got really similar needs, but they work in really different contexts. So for example, they all know that their customers are looking for ways to act on climate change, and they're also really keen to find solutions that work for commercial customers as well. And they're also really keen to work out how batteries can be integrated into these solutions. Now these are all things that Ripple's already exploring. We believe Ripple's core model, whereby individual customers own a tiny part of a large-scale asset to supply their electricity, we believe that's so strong that it can actually be flexed really easily according to the different market conditions. So it might be that there'll be different electricity regulations or financial regulations, there'll be different technologies will be cheapest. In some markets it might be solar, in other markets it might be wind. And there's also different levels of competition in the retail sector in different markets. Some might be completely privatised, others might be nationalised with only a single supplier. So that will change the way that we actually partner with the various different utilities. Now we would aim to launch a clean energy project towards the end of 2020. To do that we would need to review our contractual framework and see what works and what would need to be adapted for each different market. We'd need to secure a project, either an operating one or a new project that needs to be built. We would then market the project and finalise all the contracts. Now we're planning to launch our first pilot project in the UK in the coming weeks. We've got a utility that we're working with, we've got the project, and we've got our technology and legal framework already. So our team just wants to use that experience that it's gathered over the last couple of years in the UK and share it with utilities as part of the Free Electrons programme to repeat Ripple's ownership model in different markets and bring the benefits of clean energy ownership to consumers around the world. So we'd love to be part of the next stage of Free Electrons. Thank you.